It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in plays. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Here's a give to Hardy. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Hardy. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down.
Might have a chance. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Simmons. Touchdown Tigers. He got it, beat down in bounds. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And the extra point was good. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Wildcats offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we get our first look at Noah Fafita. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Running inside. It's Craig. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Makes a catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
To throw, it's Fafita. Wide open downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the 1st down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. The run inside. It's Hardy. Picks up the 1st down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Throwing Simmons. Finds the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Here's Simmons to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Austin Simmons firing again. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success. And what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Quickly complete. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. He's going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Give to the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll move the wide receiver. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to Hardy. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
On target over the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Here's a little room there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
Simmons shoots it to the left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments. Fourth down, Simmons. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like before the half.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime, trailing, not being too aggressive. Because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes. And you just saw it right there.
Throwing Simmons. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Right down the middle. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. The snap sets up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Plows through the defense. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Mustangs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Coming out of the locker room, Coach Brennan told me they have got to do a better job calling plays. He said, this is on us. Our quarterback has been steady all year. He's a terrific player, and we just haven't given him enough opportunities. Look for a major shift in play calling and intention here to start the third quarter. I'll let you know how it's going down here on the field.
Thanks, Holly. Trying to impose their will with the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Rushes on him, and they got him.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Running inside, it's Roberts. Crosses the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Simmons to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, give to Hardy.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
Working the middle, it's complete. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Got a man. It's Gallagher. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Craig. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Craig. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Power football with the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They want to throw it. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Arizona. Fitted in the window for the score. And that receiver was well covered. The quarterback just believed his receiver was better.
It's so hard on the goal line to play inside and play the quick passing game, but also play the fades out wide. Good coverage, but wide receivers used to jumping up, catching the football. DBs, not so much.
31, Arizona, 15.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Simmons from the gun on third down. Got his man to the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Ready, go. Simmons. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw at Simmons. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
It's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Arizona comes out with another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gallagher. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Arizona right back to the line.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Fafita. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Put 6 on the board.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing Simmons. Makes the grab on the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The give to Hardy. Could be an alley. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
Here's a give to Hardy. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
And it's so fitting that that completion ices the game and wins it for his team. This quarterback's looked really good all game, David. He's been in a nice rhythm. He's been making good decisions, taking care of the football, just putting the offense in good positions. Really nice to see that completion at the end win this thing.
Oh, and it's so frustrating defensively because, dude, I've had no answers. I can't stop him. He's been good all game long. Not surprising. Late in the game, they still can't stop him. They get the first down right there to ice this one away. And this defense, they've got some adjustments they're going to have to make.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end.